The exhibitors in this first class of Dairy Beef Showman are Samantha Albin, Kenzie Combs, and Maddie Smith. We do have some programs up on the top there by the video camera, so if you need a program, you can go over there and pick up one.
That's the thing right
wasn't going to stay.
Test. Whoa, it works. Really a pleasure for me to be here today. Some short notice. The judge that they had scheduled for today's got COVID, and that seems to be part of the protocol in America today. So with that in mind, close placing in my mind on this end up here. These two girls are really competitive and really close in my mind, and there's just some little things that kind of separate them. The girl that I'm going to use to start with really gets this cast set up really quick, does so relatively easily, knows how she wants the feet, and gets that calf presented as well as she can. The calf in second, or the girl in second, her calf's probably a little better structurally, a little bit more meat and stuff in it, but that's not why we're here. It's for showmanship. This girl does really good too, just don't quite, not as critical about its getting the feet set like I'm wanting. And the young man coming there next didn't allow enough room for him. He was always right up too close to the calf in front of you. You give yourself a little more space, then you got another step where you can walk up and maybe get your calf presented a little better here today. So with that in mind, let's give all these exhibitors a round of applause.
Placings in this first class. First place is Maddie Smith. Second place is Kenzie Combs. And third place is Samantha Alban. Trophies in this class are donated by, the champion is donated by Ripley Farms, and the reserve champion Dairy Beef Showman 17 to 18 is donated by Bob Combs and family. Our second place 15 to 16-year-old Dairy Beef Showman, we have Alex Combs and Lindsay Smith. If you've picked up a program, they were run earlier. We've had several scratches. So in that first class, the placings are 3, 2, and 1. I believe there's still some up there by our video. As Tim told you earlier, he was contacted yesterday, sort of the last minute. Tim Van Horn comes to us from Morgan County. Tim is a beef cattle producer. He raises both registered and crossbred cattle. He has a 100-head cow-calf operation and is a member of the Ohio Cattlemen's Association and Morgan County Cattlemen's Association. He has been showing cattle for about 40 years and has judged cattle for several years. Tim and his family have shown all over the United States and have won numerous awards, including Grand and Reserve Champion Female at the Ohio State Fair, and a Champion Reserve and Champion Bull at the Ohio State Fair, and is also exhibited at the Eastern Regional Simmental Show in Georgia. And we'd like to really welcome Tim today on such a short notice.
Just two kids in this class, both of them do a really good job. I just like to say this about if kids are here today and they're showing a KF and they're competing, they're already winners. Kids that take the time, KFs to get them to cooperate as well as these, all the kids that you'll see come through here today are to be commended. Now, I have an opinion on what things I like as a showman, and so today you'll get my opinion, and that's just it. It's just my opinion, and tomorrow there'll be some other guy, and he'll have a different opinion, and that's okay. But with that in mind, girl up here in the first, she sets the feet more like I'm looking for. What I usually tell girls or kids that show, paint me a picture. Pick up any beef cattle magazine and look at pictures of cattle. And they are presented to the best that they can be for a picture. They usually always have that inside, offside leg pulled up, at least some. The front feet can be, the inside one can be back a little bit to give it the more illusion of more substance of bone. I like kids that get as far away from the calf as they can and still have control of the calf. Like kids that don't have their halter wound up, I like for it to drop straight down. See what I'm saying? There you go. You do. So, and here's the other thing. Turn your hand over and let the halter drop down through your hand, and you'll have better control of the calf. And then you can get as far back away, you can tell if the feet are how you want them. But those are just some things that I'm looking for, and as I go on, I'll drop a few more hints, and people behind us that are coming in, I'm hoping, are listening, because that will help them later. So feet placement, got to get back away from the calf so you can see it as well as you can. If you're back far enough away like you are now, when I'm up front, you're not blocking any of my view. I'll walk over here, it's easy for you to move out of my way, or you to move out of my way. So the girl that's going to start this, she's put the feet more in correctly positioned for me today, and the girl in second. And it's just little things that separate them, and it'll be that way today anyway. So thank you very much. Let's give these exhibitors a round of applause.
Winning our 15 to 16-year-old dairy beef showman is Lindsay Smith, and second place is Alex Combs. Trophies in this class: champion is donated by Randy and Pat Nichols family, and reserve is donated by Lynn Brothers in memory of Ed Lynn. class number 3 coming in the ring. We have Andrew Alban, Samuel Gray, Zoe McDowell, Lincoln Miller, and Quentin Weaver. We have several, the Beef Committee has several people to thank for things that were donated to us this year. M&H Forestry donated all the mulch that was put in the 4-H barns and out for the tie-outs for all 4-H kids. Parnell and Associates donated the new mulch for the show barn. Flowers Behind the Home of Champions, if you haven't seen them, take a walk back there and check them out, they're beautiful. They were donated compliments of Tiffany Starcher from Stockyard Bling, Tiffany Smith, and the Market Beef Committee. The picture area setup was decorated by Tiffany Smith, and up by where we place our show programs and our listings is Shirley Goodpastor and her daughter. Set that up with moms, and it really looks nice. Our ring staff today, Mackenzie Smith, Teresa Smith, and Doug Smith are helping out with ribbons and trophies. Marcia Roberts is our call-in person, and Hannah Nelson, our Beef Committee Chairman, is down there helping out also. So we want to thank everybody for all the time that they give to the Beef Committee.
Check right out there, because I've seen one of them in the show. They say they did. They won.
They got room to park for handicap.
I kept this thing over last. I think he did this last. I think he did this last year. Yeah. Maybe. Thank you. You are good.
Everything was quite the ordeal. Seems like that's every year there's always something going on. Really? It's been a rough one here. Sounds like it.
Pretty tough class from top to bottom here. If you wanted to argue about the two on the front, I don't say I'd have a lot to say. This is just the way I see them today. The young lady we're going to start with is real particular about feet placement. She knows what she wants to do, and she stays at it until she gets it. And I'm so particular about feet placement and the posture of you in front of the kid. You've done really good the first go. And the feet more like the one and the other thing is you're holding the halter right. I know you're a big, strong boy. I can tell that from looking at you. Get it back away. Get your arm extended till I can see the kid better and you can see his feet better. But you're a really good showman and it's really close on this top end. You young man, not quite as quick about getting the calf set up. Not sure about if you know what you're wanting to do. I think the calf will cooperate with you if you just stay consistent. But the next young man, he had bad luck. His calf don't want to stay in line. Now that's no reflection on you, but if the calf won't stand in a straight line, then that makes it tough to win or to do well in showmanship. Young man here on the end, he had some problems there at first. we talked about it, and he was pulling up before he should have, and he did way better this last time, and I told him he did way better, and he'll be okay. Just keep at it, keep showing, keep trying. I'll tell you a story about boys that you remind me of. I had a foster boy one time. I'm going to tell that story before the day's over. But let's give all these exhibitors a round of applause.
Winning class ages of 13 and 14. The first place in that class is Zoe McDowell. Second place, Quentin Weaver. Third place, Samuel Gray. Fourth, Lincoln Miller. And fifth, Andrew Alban. Trophies in this class were donated by Stop 9 Church of Christ in Viceville. And the reserve is J and M and Sons Sabrina Morris from Quaker City. And this class from top down, if you're keeping track, is 5, 3, 1, 4, and 2. The next group coming in are our 11 and 12-year-olds, and in this class we have Caleb Caldwell, Brady Combs, Evan Miller, and Owen Ripley. You may have noticed that each one of the exhibitors is getting a blue coupon, piece of paper. This is how we pay their premiums, and we remind all the exhibitors and mom and dad to make sure you read the back. It will tell you when they can pick up their premiums, and they need to get those picked up before Sunday. Sunday will be the last pay day for the premium payment, so they need to keep track of them, and when they're paying premiums, make sure they're down there to collect them.
All right.
That's her birdie show.
Really close placing on these top two up here. I think if I keep working them another half hour, I'll be switching back and forth. But I think the young man I got up here in the lead right now, I think he knows what he's wanting to do. he moved his calf down here when he was at the back to give me a better look at him. I appreciated that. He does a lot of things right. Not always got the feet as perfect as I'd like to see him, but probably the most consistent one out here. Young man in second does an outstanding job as well. He's got a tough calf to show, and he does really good with him. It's really close on this. Then we get into some kid that maybe not quite as particular about where he puts his calf's feet, and then the kid that's going around the other class, it really is not all his fault. His calf got stubborn halfway through. He was fine, and then he got so didn't want to go, and that's part of the luck of showmanship. I say it's partially luck, because you can make the biggest mistake in the world as long as the judge isn't looking. So just don't do it while he's looking. So with that, let's give these exhibitors a round of applause.
11 to 12-year-old winners, Owen Ripley. Second place is Caleb Caldwell. Third place, Brady Combs. And fourth place, Evan Miller. And trophies donated in this division. Champion Dairy Beef Showmanship in this division is Ron and Shirley Goodpaster. And reserve is James and Marie Morris. And this And Judge, this is going to be the toughest class you've had today, because you've only got one entry to look at. In this class we have Brody Miller.
you're gonna win this class, I get this one wrong. The only thing I'd like to see you do is, don't go out there, put your hand up there. If you talk to your mom or dad and be cutting that off, that's what I would do. I know that's probably $30 or $40, but just, you don't need to have that water. This young man does a really nice job. He knows what he wants to do. He don't get in a big hurry about doing it. His calf cooperates with him, knows what he wants, and does a really nice job. Let's give him a round of applause.
Doug and Diane Lyon Trophy is Brody Miller. Reminder to everybody who placed first, they'll be coming back when we pick the champion dairy beef showman. We're ready for our next class. These are first year beginners, ages 8 to 10. We have 2 in this class. We have Erin Caldwell and Sarah Lee Croft. All of you that are receiving trophies, make sure you check the bottom of that trophy. It's got a label on the bottom to tell you who donated it, and don't forget to send a thank you. That's very important to continue our sponsorship of our trophies. Also, donating trophies and banners is a good way to support, and we established a second program last year. It was a sponsorship program. You probably see the banners hanging on the wall. We've raised money last year to donate something to each beef exhibitor. This year, we are going to make available to each beef exhibitor a t-shirt that they can get made in their size. The list of our sponsors are Rocky and Barb Menzie, Ross and Deb Nelson, Dr. Darcy Wakefield, Doug and Susan Bates, Jay and Stacy McCullough, Melissa Harvey, Blaine and Sons, Carl and Barb Burney, Harry and Jennifer Sussman, Dennis Dowd from Farm Credit Mid-America and Rural First Group, H&R Farms, Jim Janet, Mark and Marsha Roberts. This year on Wednesday night, all beef exhibitors are going to be treated to a pizza party. And that's part of this funds that we have donated specifically for beef exhibitors. It's Wednesday evening, not for mom and dad, it's just for your exhibitors. Time is either 7 or 7:30, but we will definitely have that by our beef show tomorrow. So we want to thank all those people. It's given them an additional way to make a donation, and it goes directly to the beef exhibitors.
Come on. Where's Guernsey?
This is when it really gets fun. These two kids, you can tell they've worked with these kids. Young man on the other side, he knows what he weighs. He knows quite a bit about him. He's doing all right. This is his first year. It's his beginner. So we expect him to make some mistakes. We just want him to come out here and compete, be competitive, and he's done that. The young lady in second, I think it's going to be a sad day the day you sell this kid. What do you think? It'll be a sad day when you have to sell him. So anyway, and I think it kind of, the class kind of sorts itself. Young man's will be first, and young lady she'll be second. Let's give these exhibitors a round of applause.
Our first year beginners, ages 8 to 10. First place, we have Erin Caldwell receiving the Meadowbrook FFA Alumni Trophy. And second place, we have Sarah Lee Croft. Her trophy is donated in memory of Bob and Carol Shipley. Now we'll be bringing in these first place exhibitors for the Dairy Beef Showman. The first class will have Maddie Smith, followed by Lindsay Smith, Zoe McDowell, Owen Ripley, Brody Miller, and Erin Caldwell. The Dairy Beef Showman of Showman trophies are presented by Tony Brown, Guernsey County Auditor. Our judge will be picking the Dairy Beef Showman of Showman, and this person will compete for the Showman of Showman overall following our beef showmanship. You may have noticed that we have some really pretty buckets sitting down here on the bench. We have an anonymous donor, and they donated a bucket. There's a scoop in there, a feed scoop, and a tumbler. So we really appreciate that additional donation. Our champion dairy beef and also our beef winners will receive that.
Getting there, right? Shit.
Let's give these exhibitors a round of applause. I know there's a lot of parents sitting around here that say that your kids don't listen very well, but they listen to me just fine. You look at them; they picked up on what I'm wanting, and they're going at it here. They're being competitors, and I'm proud of every one of you. I got a story to tell you. You're going to have to listen. We had a foster boy. And it's been however long the war in Iran and Iraq, however long ago that was. But, he stayed with us for 2 years, this foster boy. Come live with us. I knew the boy before he got in trouble in school and he got expelled for a whole year. And so I knew him. I said something to the judge. I was in town one day. I said, "You please put that boy, put him with me." And he did. He called me the next day. He said, "You be here at 9:30 in the morning. He'll go home with you." And he did. So we were showing cattle. We get him a heifer. He's showing cattle. He's working. He's cleaning manure. He's washing cattle. And it was good for him. He became a really good kid. And So all summer we go to jackpot shows, and he'd show in Showmanship, and every time, and most of the time I could see why. We call it at our house, he shut the gate on the way out because he'd be last. And I never said much to him. I tried to encourage him. So we get to the last show of the year, or pretty close to it. It's our county fair. He's got a feeder calf that's pretty sporty. And we're watching the Showmanship, and he makes it through the first cut. That had never happened before, but he did a good job. He'd gotten better. So lo and behold, he wins senior showmanship. Me and my wife's about to fall over. Hey, this boy's learning. And he was a beef showman that year. 4 years later, he was killed in Iraq. His wife told me that his most precious possession that he took with him everywhere he went was that showmanship plaque that he won at our fair, his senior year of high school. So when I say you're winners when you're showing, I mean it. I mean it. So I think these kids listen pretty well. I'm sure there's some parents here that says, well, if they listen to me that well, we can get along better. You know? But you guys are being commended for being here. I'm going to work you a little bit more, and I'll select the one I like the best. Thank you. Let's give them a round of applause.
Champion Dairy Beef Showman is Maddie Smith. She's in first class 17 and 18-year-olds from Full Circle. She will be winning the Tony Brown Auditor Trophy, and the judge will be picking us. Kinsey Combs, you need to bring your dairy beef feeder in. Kinsey Combs.
I am up here. I'm putting Grandma on a chair. Digging a ditch. Well, my granddaughter, for one, and another granddaughter in a little bit, and then a nephew, well, some beards, and a Taylor, and a Steen, but I'm not sure. Okay, so is this all dairy beef? Okay, here. Yeah, the beef, yeah, that's what I want there. Yep. I've got one in there, one in there. See where we have it. Yeah, I've got variety in there.
He says, you're going to talk all night, I'm going to take a nap.
place, and the bucket that was donated is Owen Ripley. He's from the class 4, ages 11 to 12-year-olds.
This class is dismissed.
We're ready for our first class of beef showmen. And in that first class of 17 and 18-year-olds, we have Eric Baird, Joanna Berga, Madison Clendenning, Dane Robinson, and Cheyenne Smith.
Just getting ready to start the beat. Now they burn through Gary. There's an hour. It'll be an hour drive in 5 minutes. Yeah, it's the same show barn as last year. $10 for mini It's 5 today. Yeah. $5 today. Alright.
Is this online?
I don't know how long.
That's just on the fair Facebook page or YouTube. Caleb Grant Productions on YouTube. Caleb Grant Productions on YouTube. They don't have Facebook.
Okay, no problem. Alright, yep, bye.
Just a word of instructions. There's going to be 2 classes of this age division. So I'm going to pick 3 or 4 out to come back. That'll be half of them. And they won't be in any particular order this go till we get it. Then we'll show the next class, and I'll keep 3 or 4 out of it, and then we'll bring them all back. The ones that I pick out to champion in the senior division.
dinosaur, having a little one.
I mean, I love them, but I don't think that.
You just gonna be an ant.
Yes. I would just love a bear and get that.
We'll keep the top three out of here, and then I'll talk a little bit about the three big steers, I guess. And they're in no particular order. The two young ladies down on the other end, this young lady here knows what to do. The calf didn't cooperate there early. That's just part of the game, part of the luck. Now the calf seems to be doing okay. She's an excellent showman. And the young girl on the other end just don't have quite the speed of setting up as some of the kids that we're going to keep and bring back. But with that being said, let's give these exhibitors a round of applause.
Okay, this placings in this class, which is half of the 17 and 18-year-olds, we have first Dane Robinson, second Eric Baird, and third Cheyenne Smith, and those three will come back when we bring the rest of the other half of the class back. Fourth is Joanna Berga, and fifth is Madison Clendon. Now coming in for the remainder of the 17 and 18-year-olds, we need Ashley Fordyce, Ty McCullough, and Gabriel Ski.
pretty handy winner in this division of this senior. And I'm just going to keep one that'll bring 4 back. Keep her. And the other 2, just not quite as presenting their kids quite as quick and easy as I'd like for them to. Really good showmen. They know how to put the feet. They know how to hold their head. Just don't quite keep them together quite as smooth and as easy as some of the other kids that's been shown out here today. Let's give these exhibitors a round of applause.
Okay, now we're having come back out of the first class of 17 to 18-year-olds. We need Dane Robinson, Eric Baird, Cheyenne Smith, and Ashley Fordyce will be staying from this division. Ashley was first, Ty McCullough was second, and Gabrielle Skeen was third. The 17 and 18-year-old trophies, the champion is presented by Green Valley Farms, Weingart Brothers, and the reserve champion is presented by Scott Caldwell. Dane, you need to bring your calf into the ring, please. Eric Baird and Cheyenne Smith. Okay, winning our 17 to 18-year-old division is Cheyenne Smith from Full Circle, and she will be winning a trophy presented by Green Valley Farms Weingut Brothers. Second place is Eric Baird, and he'll be receiving the Scott Caldwell Trophy for the Reserve Champion Showman 17 to 18-year-old. The first division of the 15 to 16-year-olds includes Owen Babcock, Colton Channel, Madison Payton, and Allison Road. Judge, once again, will have two divisions in this age group. Judge, we still have one more calf coming in. Once again, our judge for today is Tim Van Horn. Tim comes from Morgan County. He's a beef cattle producer with his family, and he has a 100-head cow-calf operation. Tim's a member of the Ohio Cattlemen's Association and the Morgan County Cattlemen's Association. He's spent about 40 years of his life showing cattle and has judged cattle for several years. He and his family have shown all over the United States and have won various awards. We want to welcome Tim to Guernsey County. As he mentioned at the earlier portion of our dairy beef, our original judge had got the COVID, and Tim was called at the last minute yesterday, and we're really glad he could make it. So let's welcome him to Guernsey County. Tim, go ahead. We have the calf class split. We'll bring the other little girl in the next class if she's going to show.
We'll keep the young man with the white steer calf and big steer here on the end. We'll keep them to your calf just not wanting to work with you today. I think he really knows what he wants to do, but sometimes these cattle, they don't cooperate the way we think they should. We'll keep these two, and we'll get the other division in here, and we'll steer from there. Thank you. Let's give these exhibitors a round of applause.
Coming back after our next division of 15, 16-year-olds will be Owen Madcock and Madison Payton. Placing in this division is 1, 2, and 3. Now we need the second half of the 15 to 16-year-olds, and we have Clinton Caldwell, Dawson Harvey, and Cole Wheeler. Dawson, you can bring your calf in.
this division here, we got two kids here. It's really close right here, and I'm just going to bring them both back. We'll look at the 4 kids together, and we'll select our champion from that age division from them 4. Let's give these exhibitors a round of applause.
In this division, placings are Nelson Harvey and Quentin Caldwell.
Sorry, man. I couldn't find you earlier.
And we need back in the ring for the 15 and 16-year-old division champion in reserve. We need Owen Badcock and Madison Payton. Trophies for the 15 and 16-year-old division. The champions donated by Mosser Angus Farms, and the reserve is donated by Dr. Rick Cox. And we also have Quentin Caldwell and Dawson Harvey back in this division. Reminder to all you trophy recipients, be sure to check the bottom. Your donor is listed with the name and address. Remember to send them a thank you.
Caleb.
Different Caleb with the boat, I guess, right?
I'm like,
Leave down there. You don't
Not that good. Could use warm out, right? Could be raining. I thought it was yeah. All week.
Really competitive on the top end over here. The young lady's going to win this class, does so rather handling in my mind, really calm, really smooth, never gets too excited. The calf cooperates really well, and always has the feet and legs set like I like it, painting me a picture. Calf and second guy doing a really good job, just calf being tough. Didn't want to just kind of prancing around down here, and it just makes it tough to show the way you can show, and I know you can. But that's the way we're going to leave it today. These two will be first and second. Let's give them a round of applause.
Running the 15 and 16-year-olds is Madison Hayden, and second is Owen Babcock. Now we're ready for our 13 and 14-year-olds, and there is no split in this, Judge. Coming in the ring, we'll have Caden Foraker, Marina McMillan, Sierra Taylor, Hoyt Wood, Peyton Kaufman, Harrison Miller, and Ian Wing. There should be 7 exhibitors in this division.
that's about one side.
I was gonna go in here and sit. Well, go down that way and see.
I need to help you now?
She's trying to get over here where I'm at. I'm gonna go back up. I'm on the other side.
Okay.
Well, you can come back. I didn't know anybody in here.
What can I do to help?
Can you slide your walker and I can sit? Slide it over here. Yeah, we are. It won't come under.
She needs help. She says no.
Anyone of you that have a 5-year-old or up to 4-H age, we provide Pee Wee Showmanship following our picking of our showman in the beef division. You must be 5 years old and not be in 4-H or FFA. If you happen to be in Clover Buds, you will be under the 9 years and you will be able to show in Pee Wee Showmanship. Trophies in this division are donated by ABC Communications, the champion trophy, and the reserve is donated by Harlan Cattle Company.
Really close placing in my mind. On this end, you could switch east off to pair. The young lady knows what she wants to do, gets the heifer set up in a relatively timely fashion and really smooth in her makeup and does a really nice job. Young man second, ditto. You do a really nice job getting her set up, get her feet set. This heifer's a dead broke. That's to be commended. So, really close on this. And then we get in, she's not quite as particular about feet placement as the two ahead of her. But she fits in this third hole really nice. The rest of the class, it's not quite as showy, as presentable as some of the other kids in the class. Not as quick about getting their calves set up and presenting them at the best of their ability, the best of the calf's ability. So with that, let's give this round of exhibitors a round of applause.
And the placings in the 13 to 14-year-old are: first place is Peyton Kaufman, second place is Harrison Miller, third Sierra Taylor, fourth Marina McMillan, fifth Hoyt Wood, sixth Caden Foiker, and seventh Ian Wing. We're ready for our 11 and 12-year-olds, and this will be a split division. The first half of the division, they need to be bringing them in the ring. We need Will Baird, Ephraim Fowler, Arian Jacobs, Caden Roberts, Colton Shipe, and Harrison Sutphen. We have 6 exhibitors in the first half of this class. The judge will decide how many he's bringing back when we do the final 11 and 12-year-old division.
I've got 6 calves. Am I supposed to have 6 for the first class?
Now, there's 6 in the first half of the class.
Okay.
Then we have a second half.
Okay. Just checking.
his little feeders to ride those. Never had. He's a little kid that lives with his mom. He went to his sister's volleyball game after school. Oh yeah, the steer was way better. Yeah, that'd be a big
Didn't mean that. Didn't mean that.
Young man up on this end, he knows what he wants to do, and his heifer cooperates with him and does really well. With that, he's going to win this class rather handily, in my opinion. John in second and third, it's a little closer. Young man, you're in third. There's a space open, you come out to your post and pull up and tell him, and ask you to, no big deal, but that's good, second and third. When we get down here to fourth, fifth, and sixth, a little different. We'll keep the top two. out of this class and then bring the second division in. The rest of you just need to get them set up quicker, get them set like I like them. We'll go from there. Congratulations, and let's give this class of exhibitors a round of applause.
Judge, you're bringing 3 back, is that right? 3, 2. Okay, the placings in this class, first is Ephraim Fowler, second is Caden Roberts, third is Harrison Sutphen, fourth is Arian Jacobs, fifth is Colton Scheidt, and sixth is Will Baird. And that's 6, 1, 4, 2, 5, and 3, and the 2 of them will come back in the second half. The second half of 11 to 12-year-olds, we lead in the ring Lincoln Frazier, Ethan McCullough, Alicia Rhodes, and Riley Stargent.
I jumped in the car as soon as he called me.
So, how many do you feel like? Do you feel like?
We'll keep top two out of this class as well, and we'll bring the other two back, and then I'll talk. The two young men down here on this end, Cavs just aren't cooperating quite as well as they would like. This one here is getting heavy-headed on this young man. This one wants to stand long. I mean, you're just gonna have to work to get her, work with her home, and she'll figure it out. But you guys are still winners because you're out here showing and competing. So, let's give this class a round of applause.
Okay, now we're ready to finalize the 11 and 12-year-olds. Staying in the ring will be Alicia Rode, or Riley Starcher, and the second one will be Alicia Rode. Coming back in, we'll have Ephraim Fowler and Caden Roberts. Trophies for this division. The champion is donated by Cumberland Valley Kids 4-H Club, and reserve champion is donated by Landman Farms.
After Hayden's class, then you'll show. I'll be out here.
young man with the Hereford heifer, does a really nice job, especially for this age group. Just really smooth about and knows what he wants to do. I had a little trouble getting her in line over here. The spot was tight. I liked what he did. He held her out a little bit, got her set up where I could look better, and that's perfectly okay. Young man second, it's close. It's really close. Closer this time than it was the last time. But you're a good showman. You can show cattle for me anytime. Next young lady does a really nice job. She knows what she wants to do, just not quite as quick getting this little calf set up as them two guys on the other end and rounding out the clap. Pretty hard heifer to show, or steer to show. It's pretty tough, pretty heavy-headed. But she keeps fighting. She's still a winner. Let's give these exhibitors a round of applause. Thank you.
Winning this division, first place is Ephraim Fowler from Get Along Gang, and second place is Caden Roberts from Cumberland Valley Kids. Now we're going to have 9 and 10-year-olds that have shown previously. We have 4 in this class, and there is no split. We have Caitlin Bean, Hannah Clendenny, Tucker Hastings, and Gage Lau. You can bring your calves in. Trophies in this division, champions donated by ABC Communications, and reserve is donated by Baird Farms in memory of Braden Leaker. We need Hannah Clendenning and Caitlin Bean.
Probably still got 45 minutes. racing and then lunch. They make it.
Steve, they make you do that all the jackpot chips now. It's like, when did we start doing so much on long game protection?
Because there's sidewalk and back.
Yeah.
That's
That's how they do the jackpot chips.
I know.
It's stupid. Like you're teaching them to do the wrong thing.
It is, but it's the idea would be he's been looking at them with their crab walking back. We don't even get a good look at them.
Turn to go back down that road. Go the opposite direction.
But really didn't hit good, basically. Only didn't hit a trickle. That's where we got the lead on. But they say I talked to that St. Clairsville coach. Fine almost. That's the better team. As he said, that was a little about the way to play.
Really close on the top there. For me, I'm gonna go with the boy. It's a little bit smoother with his stick, a little bit more handy around the head of his calf than the boy in second. The boy in second, he knows what he wants to do. He's always got that calf set up right. Both of them do. But this young man on the front want to win it today. It's really close around him. Young lady in third really knows what she wants to do. Calf's a little jumpy, goosey, whatever. Don't want to cooperate. And the same for the young lady on the end. Her calf, I think, stepped on her pretty good. She stuck it out. She's to be commended. Let's give these exhibitors a round of applause.
In the 9 to 10-year-old division that had shown previously, first place is Tucker Hastings. Second place is Gage Lau. Third place is Hannah Clendenny. And fourth is Caitlin Bean. from the top down, it's 4-3-1-2. And Tucker, you will need to be coming back down when we pick champion beef showman. Okay, we have our final class of beef showmen. These are 8 to 10-year-olds that have never shown. Coming in this class is Hayden Kaufman, Maisie Cornelius, Bladen Davis, Kane Fairchild, Emmeline Frazier, Riley Larry, and Grayson Lau. Judge, we have no split. This will be your entire class. Trophies for the first-year beginners. Champion trophy is presented by Berry Farms in memory of Braden Leaker, and reserve is presented by Guernsey Cattle Company.
Caleb.
Following this, all the first place divisions will be coming back to pick our champion beef showman, and then the beef showman will be competing with the champion dairy beef showman for champion overall.
Good sit. Good out there, buddy.
Is Caleb and Linda there? Remove Caleb and Linda. Yes. What are they?
Right now. Dad was checking for chicken alarms.
That's what I wake up to.
That's for chicken alarms for the chicken barns. Dad was checking what the alarm was. You ain't have your phone on you.
I have 6 alarms set. I wake up every 15 minutes, so I got to schedule so they can get all 4 kids dressed, and get them in the car, and get the feeding done, and they can know that I'm ready. At least a half hour before I get. That way when I call the boss, say, hey, I'm going to be about 2 minutes late. Usually my foot gets a little heavier on the floor. I get there on time anyway.
Ken's was in her showing somewhere.
This is when it gets fun. It's kind of a calf scramble out here, I guess. First thing, a young lady with the red kid that's really gonna have a chance of competing today, but she's out here and she's still trying to stick it out. I just don't want to get any kid hurt. I just don't. I know you guys don't either. So I commend her. Maybe next year she'll have a quieter calf. And if she don't, we'll work with it again next year. So with that being said, young man that's going to win this age division just does so rather handily in my mind. You can see he's smooth. And he don't get carried away at the show stick. He knows how he wants to set this calf up, and he does a really nice job. The young lady, I think, follows in second, really nice. She has her feet placing set a little better than the guy in third. He lets this red calf pretty nice, and he lets him get bunched up some. And they're beginners, they're young, so he'll get better at it as it goes on. The rest of the class just not quite as quick and not as particular about their feet placement as some of the other ones. But let's give these exhibitors a round of applause.
This first year winners division is Grayson Lau, Guernsey Valley 4-H Club. Second place is Riley Larry. Third, Kane Fairchilds. Fourth, Peyton Kaufman. Fifth, Bladen Davis. Sixth, Maisie Cornelius. And seventh, Emmeline Frazier. Now we're going to need the first place from each division back for champion Beef Showman. First, coming in the ring first, we need Cheyenne Smith from the 17 and 18-year-olds. Madison Payton from the 15 and 16-year-old group. And 14-year-old group, we need Peyton Kaufman. 11 and 12-year-old division, we need Ephraim Fowler. From the 9 to 10-year-old shown previously, Tucker Hastings. And from this first year beginner, we need Grayson Lau. We should have 6 calves. Our beef showman or the first and second place beef showman, they will receive the bucket with the bucket, a scoop, and a tumbler, which were donated for the beef showmanship and dairy showmanship.
And again, these kids listen so well, which makes my job tougher. And I know that they're just saying, pick one of us because we're getting tired. They're to be commended. There's some of these calves out here have been showed several times, I'm sure, this summer. And that's a big advantage to kids, and the kids know what's going on. And, they've been down this road before. When you get these smaller calves, sometimes they cooperate, sometimes they don't. So for the most part, the four big ones on this end are out of real advantage. They've been showed a lot, the kids have showed a lot, and it shows. So the Dairy Bee feeders, it's a little tougher because they don't have jackpot shows or breed shows for them. So for those kids, if they want to show more, they're going to have to either get a steer, a heifer, a breeding heifer of some kind. With that being said, I'm going to work them around here a little bit more, and then I'll select your champion. Let's give them all a round of applause.
Our champion beef showman is Addison Payton. In order, we need back in the ring Owen Babcock.
Stay down there.
The second and third place is, we're not going to announce publicly, but I've got it in my mind to tell them who that is in case the champion don't want to go on and participate in the breach or the showman, I guess. But with that being said, let's give all the exhibitors a round of applause.
Our second place winning the bucket with the items in it is Ephraim Fowler. Competing for Beef Showman of Showman trophy will be our Dairy Beef Showman, which is Maddie Smith, and our Beef Showman, which is Madison Payton. The trophy for our Beef Showman of Showman is presented by the West family in memory of Betty and Bobby West. Once again, we want to thank our judge today, which is Tim Van Horn, who comes from Morgan County. Tim is a beef cattle producer, raising both registered and crossbred cattle. He has a 100-head cow-calf operation and is a member of the Ohio Cattlemen's and Morgan County Cattlemen's Association. He has judged and shown cattle for many years. He and his family have shown all over the United States and won various awards. And we appreciate him coming today, evaluating our showman, and we want to give him a round of applause again. Thank you very much.
I could put them all through the paces. I'm not sure the Holstein calf would lead out and go this time. He's had enough. And so with that, we're going to use a girl with the big steer to win it all. So let's give her a round of applause.
Our beef showman of showman is Madison Payton.
What do they weigh?
Tomorrow afternoon, we will be having our dairy beef and beef feeder show. It starts at 2:30. And following that, later in the evening, we'll have our market steer show, which starts at 6 p.m. So we hope you all can make it back for those two events.
Okay.
These peewees, we're not gonna place them, but, just don't let nobody get hurt. We're gonna try our best. Come on in, kids.
Reminder, you must be 5 years old before you can compete in the Pee Wee Showmanship.
Okay.
Mom in the hospital. She is. Did you permit too?
Well, this has been fun. It's really, I've learned a lot of names.
they're gonna get
Don't
one over
ask me
there.
what they are. Tic-tac, calf, and there's two Georges. Red. Asked me, where'd you come up with that name? But his name's Red, I remember
Get
that.
her and bring her over here.
But let's give all these exhibitors a round of applause. We got some hardware, but I don't think I'm gonna try to hustle them around here and lead them around. This is going so good so far, so we're just gonna leave it at this.
Each exhibitor in this Pee Wee division will receive a trophy. The trophies are donated by Ron and Shirley Goodpasture and Ripley Farms, Karen and Rich Ripley. They're receiving a hogger, and those are donated by the McCullough family and the Bates family. So we appreciate all those donations for our Pee Wee event.
Oh, yes, I forgot Hudson. Yeah. We're around there. Dan told us about Hudson. Well, that's his kitty
No, but it's only has it yesterday, so that's why is it pretty?
Okay, the next 10 can come in. And remember, you must be 5 years old to be in this Pee Wee Showmanship.
I can't cut them out without fighting.
Mom said, I couldn't do it, and Mom said, you can do it. He did by himself.
You should have been there more.
We got this pool in the hallway.
Hey, don't put her in there.
Mom, we're going backwards. Hey, Mom. Can I show one of Rachel's? Or Cheryl?
I can say one thing, you're going to have shows around Guernsey County for years to come. And they're a good bunch of kids and a good bunch of competitors, and let's give this bunch a round of applause.
Marcia, are there any more?
What are you going to get? Shake, Tracy. Were you to help her at all?
No.
Kayla.
How's it going?
Good, you?
Not bad. Can't complain.
This concludes the show for today. Let's give them all a round of applause. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for all your Pee Wee participation. It was great, and thank you, Tim, for being